The final of the 100 hurdles in Beijing, just looking to sharpen up her sprinting speed. She goes in lane 1. Mujinga Kambunji is outside her in lane 2. Quite well suited to 60 metres, very quick starter. Ran 7:11 in Prague last year, but just a bit off the pace in Berlin last weekend. Good early signs for Michelle Liai, 7:12 in Houston at the end of January for the Trinidad and Tobago sprinter. But then comes Schippers. Last weekend she ran 7 seconds flat to equal the Dutch record of the great Nelly Koeman. Beijing brought her pure sprinting talent to a world audience. Gold in the 200, silver in the 100 behind Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Elaine Thompson was just behind Schippers in the 200 at the World Championships in China, making her indoor debut here. Well, Jamaicans rarely run indoors, as you might expect, no need to. Izine Okparaebo ran 7:19 in the final in Karlsruhe a couple of weeks ago in Germany, the Norwegian record holder. Geneva Tarmo, a very good 200-metre runner. She won in Stockholm over that distance on Wednesday. Only 7:32 over 60 metres though in Berlin. Then we have Tiffany McReynolds, a bit like Sharika Nelvis in lane 1, more of a hurdler and has been competing over the barriers indoors in Europe so far this season, but testing herself on the flat here. And what a test with the likes of Dafne Schippers right in the middle there. They've had a very, very long hold out there, these sprinters. She's keeping warm and waiting for this, the first race of the afternoon. So Sharika Nelvis there in lane 1. Kambunji of Switzerland just outside her. Michelle Liai of Trinidad and Tobago in 3. Dafne Schippers in 4. Thompson, Okparaebo, Geneva Tarmo and Tiffany McReynolds. First 3 to go through automatically to the final. There's a little twitch there from Schippers, not a great starter, but now she'll come through. Michelle Liai leading the way at the moment. Schippers then turns on the power, and it's Schippers and Michelle Liai just outside Elaine Thompson as well. They're the 3 clear of the rest. There's always a bit of a question over her starting. It's getting better all the time, but if she is to be found out in sprinting terms, it is surely over the 60 metres indoors. She's a big, powerful athlete, was better known for her 200, needs to get a good start, and wasn't too sharply away there. Colin Jackson watching with us on that one. Schippers is safely through, and I'm sure she'll get quicker.
No, you're absolutely right, Andrew. She will go a little bit quicker in that final. A little bit twitchy, she said, out of the block, so it kind of cost her that first 10-20 metres where she was really chasing instead of concentrating on driving and working her way through. Most important thing that she gets good, solid high knees at the back end, because that is going to be crucial to pull herself through, haul herself through this quality field. Watch this now. She works hard, but she already has and reconnects people left and right to her, so she knows she has to get on them quite quickly and then get into a lovely, you know, the best part of running, which is the back end of the race. So once she can focus and keep working through that, you get the great performances you just saw. So 7:11 is a good qualifying mark, but I'm pretty sure she's going to be a bit sharper in that final.
And she'll probably have to be a bit sharper. We have the likes of Eva Svoboda coming up, Dean Asher-Smith, of course, as well. So she's up and running, and she's winning, and she